All right, fellas, let's kick off this 10-part series on the top things that we as men tend to absolutely, undeniably, and unapologetically screw up in our relationships. Number one on this list, poor communication, which is just a fancy way of saying we grunt too much, we listen too little, and we assume our wives are gifted in telepathy. Now, before you start defending yourself, let me level with you. I've been married almost 30 years to an incredible, godly, patient, gracious, long-suffering, amazing woman named Holly. And for about 25 of those years, I was awful at this. I mean, I thought "I'm fine" was a full sentence. I figured if I said "I love you" in 1998, it was still on file. And I thought silence during conflict was called wisdom, when really it was just me emotionally checking out while pretending to fix something in the garage. Turns out that stuff, it doesn't build connection. It builds frustration. Look at James 1:19 where it says, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Now in the original Greek, that word listen doesn't just mean to hear sounds. What it actually meant was it means to understand, to take in, to consider, and to respond with care. So when James says be quick to listen, he's not saying nod your head while planning your comeback. He's saying lean in, process it, and respond like a grown man who fears God more than he fears being wrong. And just so you know, James wrote that to people who were really under pressure. They were being scattered by persecution. They were facing hardships. They were literally being killed because of their faith. So the translation, they were tired, stressed, and had every excuse to shut down. Kind of like how most of us feel when our wife says, "Can we talk?" after we just sat down with a plate full of wings and a football game ready to start. But listen, communication in marriage isn't optional. It's not optional, it's oxygen. Without it, everything else will start suffocating. Trust, intimacy, unity, even the ability to raise your kids together without losing your mind. So why do we mess it up? It's simple. Because communication takes effort. It means being present, not just physically, but emotionally. It means asking follow-up questions when you'd rather just zone out. It means having hard conversations when you'd rather go mow the lawn again just to avoid having to have the talk. But great men, we don't avoid, we engage. Here's how we can fix it though. 1, get honest. Start with a simple question. How are we really doing? And then shut up. Don't interrupt. Don't defend. Just listen. 2, get consistent. Don't wait for conflict. Make it normal to check in with your wife. Weekly date nights, car ride combos, late night couch chats. Use them. And 3, get humble. You don't need to win the argument. You need to win her heart. And that only happens when you're willing to shut your mouth and open your ears. So here's my challenge for you this week. Start one intentional conversation with your wife. Ask how she's doing. Listen without fixing. Follow up the next day. Be present, even if you're tired. Because great men don't grunt their way through marriage. They speak life, they listen well, and they lead with humility. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go apologize to Holly for something I said in 2004 that when she explained it to me last night, I finally listened. So stay strong, stay humble, and open your mouth with purpose. Until next time, live faith-fueled and battle-ready.